morning and welcome to the ASX at Breakfast. I'm Rachel, live from Kalkine Studios in Sydney. The Australian share market is set to rise today, and that's after Wall Street ended its three-day losing streak. Domestic shares are also expected to gain on higher commodity prices, while investors will be closely tracking the US Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell's speech at Jackson Hole Symposium this Friday. The speech may indicate if the Fed would reinforce its interest rate tightening stance to control rising inflation. The latest ASX futures indicate that the ASX 200 may open 31 points higher or 0.45% higher. Yesterday, the benchmark index closed 0.5% to 6,998. Moving on to some important business news this morning, and the Qantas Group has posted its third consecutive statutory loss before tax of more than $1 billion. That reflects the Delta and Omicron impacts, as well as upfront costs from restarting the airline as the lockdowns finally ended. For the full year, 2022 financial year, the group experienced an underlying loss before tax of $1.86 billion and a statutory loss before tax of $1.19 billion. The difference between these two measures largely reflects the $686 million net gain on sale of surplus land, which did help to reduce COVID-related death. The airline has pledged to buy back $400 million of its own shares. No dividend has been declared. And supermarket giant Woolworths has reported a 282% jump in profit to $7.93 billion. Group EBIT declined by 2.7% for financial year 2022 after a difficult first half, but recovered strongly in the second half, increasing by 8.1%. That was driven by a 9.7% increase in Australian food EBIT in the second half of financial year 2022. The board has declared a final dividend of 53 cents per share, bringing the financial year 2022 total dividend to 92 cents per share. And Ardent Leisure has announced a new CEO this morning, Greg Young. He'll assume this role in addition to his current position as Theme Parks and Attractions Division CEO. The company reported a net loss after tax of $97.4 million for the year ending 28th of June. Revenue grew 63.2% to $637.6 million. Well, now it's time for a short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect your trading day.
Build better relationships, get connected, heard and noticed. We always believe in getting you the best. Kalkine Media's growing platform, Kalkine TV, helps you connect to an inquisitive audience from across the globe. Interact in a trusted environment. Showcase your brand on Kalkine TV in a seamless and effective manner. We connect and curate content as per your business needs. So why wait? Write to us at guestteam@kalkine.com.au.
Welcome back to the ASX at Breakfast report. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones rose 0.2%, the S&P 500 gained 0.3%, and the NASDAQ ended 0.4% higher. Over in Europe, the Stoxx 50 rose 0.4%, the FTSE fell 0.2%, and the DAX was up 0.2%, and the CAC did go up at 0.4%. Oil prices rose in volatile trading on concerns that the US will not consider additional concessions to Iran. Saudi Arabia has suggested that OPEC and its allies may consider cutting output through bearish economic signals from central bankers. Wade. WTI crude futures closed $1.15 higher at $94.89 a barrel. Brent crude rose $1 to $101.22. Gold prices rose yesterday, and that was ahead of the Jackson Hole Symposium. US gold futures ended unchanged at $1,761 an ounce. Well, that's all for our ASX at Breakfast report this morning here at Kalkine. Have a great day trading, and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. I'm Rachel, signing off for now.